you in. I'll pull you to the board.
Oh shit, I thought I was in. Sorry, I'm just sitting on the main screen.
It's fine. Alrighty, this is where we left off last time. Who would like to do the recap? I heard we have a ton of notes.
I mean, my notes are good.
Oh, I'm saying you want me to do it, and then you can. See, the problem I have with my notes is I don't like space where they start and where they stop.
I mean, I can do it.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it.
No,
Baby.
you're good. Cause like I'm saying, like mine literally is
Oh.
just a whole continuous page of notes.
But I said baby. You're not my baby.
Oh, but I could be.
You can be baby number 2.
All right.
So I got a point of inspiration. That's the first thing that I wrote. Argyle loots the bodies. He finds a pair of steel gauntlets that he gives to me. He notices inscriptions on the gauntlets. It looks like they were natural gauntlets of the Reaper. And that description is in Discord. I did not write that down. I attune the gauntlets. We approach the eastern gates, and some guards ask where we're going. They advise us to go through House Fordner. We reach House Fordner. A guard greets us and lets us in to clean up before we meet Lord Fordner. I accidentally flirt with Lord Fordner, but I persuade him to give us 25 gold each to complete his task of finding the bandits that have been disturbing the town.
There was no accident. He was picking up what you were putting down.
It was an accident. Freya and Argyle, but mainly Freya and Argyle, but I put in parentheses and the party, discuss a plan to try to find out if the guards have any ulterior motive when they accompany us to the Wilting Woods. We decide to have Bobby cook a meal for the guards and have him spy a little to see if he can get any information on whether we're walking into a trap. We also may bring some ale with us to get the guards a little drunk if we need to. Before we leave to fight the bandits, I remind Argyle that I have my Pacadilly mushrooms if need be, and as a last resort. We approach an abandoned ruin which seems to be some sort of hideout. We notice 2 guards. We find from talking to the guards that Baron is their leader of the unified soldiers. The guards' names are Greg, Pete, and Marv. There are 3 paths to the ruins. Argyle tries to convince the guards that they need to leave. Argyle agrees to give 15 gold each for the 3 builders that the unified soldiers took and imprisoned. In return, he agreed to tell the Lord that their base was fully fortified and they had a full army of 150 to 200 to deter them from attacking. We decide to get as much information about the base from the builders we saved, as far as traps and any other insight, and report back to the Lord to see if he knows Baron and if he can spare any help, since there are about 15 to 20 men in the unified soldiers, and potentially find a safer, less guarded path into the base. The end.
Wait, can you say the last one again?
Like my last note?
Yeah.
We decide to get as much information about the base from the builders that we saved, as far as traps and any other insight, and then report back to the Lord to see if he knows Baron and if he can spare any help, since there are about 15 to 20 men in the unified soldiers, and potentially find a safer, less guarded path into the base.
My notes say 20 to 25 strong.
I don't know.
Because that's a big difference.
True.
Alright. Cool with your notes. Sounded good.
Well, does the DM have better information on how many guys there were?
I think Freya thinks it's 10 to 15 or 15 to 20, whatever her notes were, and I think Argyle thinks it's 20 to 25.
Oh my god.
That's what I would take from that.
What does Kai think?
Kai was a little distracted last time, I think.
Was
Fair
that?
enough.
Yeah, Mason was like trying to put on a fashion show in the background while we were playing.
Oh, I do remember that. So Kai probably has no idea.
All right, fair enough.
And I received guidance from Argyle and it lasts a minute, but we never actually got into any fight, so like do
Yeah,
I still
that's
have
fine.
that?
Nah, that shit's gone.
Okay.
That
Just
was
checking.
probably a 20-minute conversation that he had with. What's his face?
I'm
Aaron.
going to.
Alrighty then. That's what I got.
Alrighty. What is the group doing next?
Well, Freya's getting a point of inspiration.
Another one?
Yeah, remember last time? You said anybody that gives a recap gets a point of inspiration. And I gave the last one, and that's why my notes started off with I got a point of inspiration.
That girl's farming you for inspiration right now.
I think you should give yourself a point of inspiration. Congratulations.
Thank you. Adding that into my notes right now.
It does
They-
cap at 3, just FYI.
Wait, you can't have more than 3 at a time?
3 total, yeah, correct.
Well, I broke that rule.
Yeah, I have.
There should be a thing on your sheet that has like a checkbox for inspiration.
Yeah, it only
It
lets you
is.
put one
It's
in
just
there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, so you told me to just add notes of whenever I had them in the past, and I was up to like 5 at one point.
Yeah, I don't think that. I've never heard you say that there was a cap, but if you want there to be a cap,
Well, yeah, no, I mean there is a cap, and the cap is either 1, which is what's on the character sheet, or what I've always thought was the rule, which is 3. So, we'll move forward with 3.
okay.
But if you,
Because
if
the
you
other
have more
campaign.
now, that's fine. Just like you don't have to go to 3, but just you can't go anymore.
Okay. You might want to say something in the other campaign too, then, because I feel like they probably feel the same, and I know that I have a total of I think 4
I
now
think I've only
from
given inspiration
yesterday.
to 3 people in that other campaign.
Oh.
Maybe 4. 2 of them are in this campaign, so.
Eh?
I don't think I have as much to worry about in that campaign, but
Because they suck.
just because it's predominantly the same people who get inspiration. But yeah, it's good to know that that is something that was not clarified on my end. My bad.
Well, I
I
guess I
think-
have maybe 2 in this one.
I think last episode, we decided that we were gonna go back to the Lord, so I think that's what we're doing. We were going
Okay.
back with the peasants, I believe.
Well, they're not peasants. They're
The
builders.
builders. They were
they're
just.
common folk.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, you guys kind of sent them ahead so you could discuss some things a little bit as a group. We'll theater the mind the trek back to House Fordner and the conversation with Lord Fordner. Anything else you need to do kind of on the route from this bandit camp to Lord Fordner?
I don't think so because I feel like we had already kind of discussed what our plan was going to be,
Mm-hmm.
so we can't really do too much before we
All right.
talk to the Lord.
Perfect. We'll say, the trek here probably took an hour, 2 hours, maybe.
Well, hang on. Before
Um,
we get there, actually, there is something I want to talk about. Amongst the group. What exactly are we going to tell this guy? Because I did say, that we were... Didn't I tell them that we were going to go back and we were going to say that everybody was dead? Or something?
No, you told him you were going to go back and tell Lord Fordner there's 150
Yeah,
guards here.
that the base was fully fortified and they had a whole full army of 150 to 200 to deter them from attacking.
Okay, so what's our thoughts on that? Are we doing that or are we not doing that?
Well, if I remember correctly, I didn't put it in my notes, but I'm pretty sure that Freya had asked like what your feelings were on that to see like because Freya would feel a little bad, I feel like, about lying, but Argyle said he had no problem with lying.
Oh, like yeah, I didn't have a problem with lying to these bad guys.
Yeah, to them. So I was under the impression that you were going
To tell the Lord the
to,
truth.
yes, that there was only 15 to 20, but apparently maybe 20 to 25.
Okay.
That's if I'm remembering correctly, but I'm pretty sure that is what happened after rereading my notes.
And didn't one of them say something about the Baron being in the tower?
Um,
I have in my notes that Baron is normally in the back.
Okay.
I don't see anything about a tower
Alright.
in my notes, but that could be correct.
I don't think I wrote anything about location for him.
Alright. Well, let's go, let's go talk to the Lord.
All right. So, probably total time that's elapsed since you left earlier today is probably, we'll say, between 4 and 5 hours. So at this point, Bobby has not cooked a meal for the guards that are coming into town today. Um, he's probably preparing for that relatively large meal. I believe it's 10 guards that were offered to you. But yeah, you walk back the way you came, approaching um, House Fordner and finding your way back to to Freya's beloved Lord Fordner, who is still sitting um, in Freya's eyes handsomely behind his desk. Um, he as he's jotting a note down, he looks up. Oh, doing well.
Sorry, he says what?
He said, oh, they went well.
Well, my lord, we are currently in the process. We did head out to said fort, or ruins, excuse me. And the ruins, well, we ran into some guards. We wanted to have conversation with them, if possible, to, kind of gauge out our enemy. We were able to discern that one, correct me on this guy's name again, the bad guy?
Baron?
There's one Baron, is his name he goes by, and he is the leader of the Unified Soldiers. Um, do you have any information on this group?
No. Um, Unified Soldiers. I haven't heard of that name. No Baron. Did did you speak with this Baron?
We did not. He was a little bit hard to get in touch with, I would say. We did speak with the 3 guards, and we brought back some builders that I believe are missing from here. They're out in the hallway waiting to speak with us and help us in the future, as they had these soldiers, or these unified soldiers, had these builders working to fortify the defenses of these ruins. They are not as simple of a walk through, fight everybody, and leave as we originally thought. Um, but I did pay quite a bit of gold to have these builders returned to us, but I think they will provide us with great information if we don't want to resolve this in a peaceful manner.
Yeah, that's okay. That's very interesting. Well, thank you for fronting the cost of returning builders back to where they belong. How much did you say?
I believe I paid 15 gold per head.
Each for 3 builders, yes.
So 45 gold pieces. Okay. Um, let me make you even here. You see him pull out a drawer to his left and start counting up some coin. He tosses you a pouch with 45 gold in it.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You're too gracious. I really was hoping you had a little bit of insight into this Baron fella. It looked, speaking with the guards, I think they were trying to bolster their numbers, and make it seem like they have more than what they do. They claim to have 100 guards at arm. We could not see past the walls, so I'm really unsure. My best guess is that they may have half those numbers, sitting around 50.
Give me a deception check.
Wait, deception?
Oh, I'm lying.
He is lying.
100%.
He is absolutely lying.
Oh.
I was just hoping it was more of a persuasion than deception. Okay. Well, that's not great. I'm gonna use an inspiration, and that is my last inspiration.
Okay.
I should probably
I
save
will
that
say
for
that
combat, but
DC's relatively high. He's pretty perceptive.
okay, my roll is 12 plus 3, a total of 15.
Okay. He rolled a 17. But I don't think. So I'll say that he. You don't critically fail this check, obviously. You can tell that he questions the legitimacy of what you're saying. But he doesn't outright come out and say that he doesn't believe you.
Okay. I don't know if you have any scouts to spare, or perhaps maybe more guards you could lend us to handle this problem for you. I don't mind taking the venture on, but I do not want to go in ill-equipped.
I thought I thought we had discussed the conversation of guards and the numbers that we had here in House Fordner, and the reason we had to send for more. Yeah, I can surely send guards to figure this out. It will deplete the town guardship, and I will not be able to supply you with any guards on your venture north. But yeah, at this point, it sounds like it might be best for a well-regulated militia to handle this.
Do you think, by chance, we could come to a peaceful solution?
Based on what you're telling me, you couldn't even speak to the leader, and all I have is the words of some guards that work for that leader. Whether they lied to you or whether you're lying to me, I don't fully know. But I can tell that we've made a step in the right direction getting the builders back, and I thank you for that, but I don't know if I don't know if you all are equipped to handle this task that I've given you.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure that we are either.
There's no shame in that. We don't need more lives at stake or prisoners, for that matter.
There may be a separate solution also. Because I don't want
I'm
you
all
to
ears.
deplete our guard or your guards for the city. That would not be great in a time of crisis that we're having on this land. Um, what would you say to the possibility? Allow us to speak with the builders. Allow us to speak with any of your guards who may have scouted these ruins in the past. Um, and maybe there's an alternative entrance we can go through and deal with specifically Baron. And maybe if we can, um, cut the head off the snake. Not saying kill him or anything. If it comes to that, sure. Maybe just having that conversation with him, we can come to some result. Um, I just don't think the guards will let us in so easily. Maybe they would if we dropped our arms, but it just doesn't seem like a great plan to me.
So you
Um,
feel comfortable infiltrating an encampment in which you've never been in? It is probably new to most people, as you just said. The builders were there for several weeks, fortifying this encampment. Whether they give you, detailed descriptions, drawings, blueprints of this encampment, you and your group would feel comfortable going into an encampment with potentially 50 plus guards
well, I
and
mean,
then murdering their leader.
the hopeful would be that we don't have to murder anybody. And also that we would, um, I mean, hopefully, hopefully we would avoid all of the people in there, other than maybe the Baron and a handful of guards.
Well, respectfully, your name is Argyle, correct?
Correct.
Respectfully, Argyle, I don't live in the fantasy of hope. I have people to protect, and at this point in time, your group is somewhat under that protection. And to send you out on a mission like this to give my approval for it would be to put your lives in danger. I I don't doubt your skill in combat, but 50 armed men and women is certainly um, quite a large task for a group of your size, and it seems you're actually down one.
Do you think your men can handle this? We could
Um,
be of assistance to your men, or if you think your men can completely handle it, we can just be on our way to the north. But I don't feel fulfilled in what our deal was. Yeah, I've provided you with information, but it is not verified information, and it's information that I'm afraid would lead some of your crew to their death.
well, I think from your side, you've done your best, or what you think your best is, and I appreciate it. You've done more um, than nothing, and you've saved the lives of three innocent civilians. So you have my thanks for that, and certainly a monetary reward to follow as well. I'll have to determine what that is, but to answer your question, yes, it appears that the Fordner guards will have to take care of it. Something that size, we may have to call in. Um, we may have to really um, ask for assistance from other neighboring towns and villages. But it's enough of a nuisance at this point to be um, worth doing that. So I might have to burn some favors and call in some IOUs, but it seems like it'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah, I would definitely also use the resource of the builders, as they built most of those traps and should have a. They may not know the layout of everything based on what they could see and where they were tasked, but maybe the three of them together can put enough puzzle pieces together to give your men a good layout of the ruins.
Of course, once they're fed and returned to their families in a couple days' time, we'll interview each and every one of them and determine what kind of information we can gather.
Well, do you need anything further from us?
Um, at the moment, no. I think you all mentioned you were on your way north. You know, I'll have the gentleman ready your cart for the morning, and by then I'll have your monetary reward for your efforts in the rescue of our civilians.
Perfect.
If that'll be all, I have some letters to write.
Understood. We will be on our way. I assume nobody else has anything to say.
No.
Cool.
Freya just has a disappointed look on her face that we couldn't help more.
Yep. Alright, then we will turn around and I guess head to our quarters to gather our things.
Freya's also sad she didn't get to use the Piccadilly mushrooms.
You never know. The time may come.
Quick question. Though, I know that we were like hesitant about his guards already, right? Like these are the same guards we were talking about.
What do you mean? What's your question?
Like the Lord's guards, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that was my question. They were just helping us with the bandits that we came across? Or were they like... Oh. So they're not traveling with us any longer?
They were going to travel with us to the north, to the woods. They were going to be our escort to the woods.
And now we're going by ourselves.
Now we're going by ourselves.
Buck and Lenny.
The Wilting
Okay.
Woods is the direction we're heading.
Yes. Yes.
Do we know where Lux is? Or is he just
Yeah.
off
So you
doing his
guys, when you guys returned to town, he said that he had a matter that he had to take care of in town. So he kind of
He had to get his oil changed.
he had to go and do something very important. He said that it was more important than what we had going on with this stuff. So he, with very little information, just kind of
Left as Lux
Left.
does.
yes, to do his own thing.
Okay.
He
let
did
me just-
offer Alder to come in and substitute, but I didn't feel that was appropriate.
Could you imagine though?
I don't know if he actually meant Tyler playing as Alder or Tyler playing as Lux, but either way.
He should have played as Alder. We
Yeah,
just
that
come
would-
across his
Yeah,
path.
that would have a level 7 character mixed in with this party. Yeah, that wouldn't be OP at all.
I mean, if we're fighting 25 people, it might have given us a chance.
Maybe it's 25, maybe it's not. Who knows?
Maybe it's 15.
Maybe it's 150.
Maybe it's just Greg, Pete, and Marv. Then there's not even a Baron.
Maybe he deceived
Maybe.
the shit out of me.
Alright, let me
Um,
just write down that word no longer.
Yeah, same. Yeah, add that to my note. My little notes.
I forgot how to spell decide. That doesn't look right. Oh well, nobody's looking at these notes but me. This fire is crackling.
So I would like to say Bobby would still create, give the meal to those guards. But
Okay,
just with
is-
no ulterior motive at this point.
Got it. So the task of listening in and trying to find some information, null and void. Bobby's just being Bobby.
Bobby just being Bobby.
Bobby's just being Bobby. He does chat him up a little bit. You know, he's a relatively social creature, but yeah, he's not looking to give any insight. You all are actually invited to the meal since you are within the walls of House Fordner for the night. And it goes off without a hitch. Lord Fordner does not come and share a meal with you all. It's
Rude.
just a handful of the guards and you all.
I don't think Argyle
Well,
would be very chatty, so he'd probably eat his food and just be more observant than anything else for the meal.
Okay.
same. Depends on the meal, though. Brian might ask for seconds.
Okay. Yeah. Bobby put together a very nice chicken and dumpling casserole.
Oh. Oh, I love a casserole.
I
I
want
mean,
seconds, please.
Freya loves a casserole.
Yeah, you guys, it's kind of a smorgasbord of food that he's created. There's plentiful sides of rolls and fresh vegetables. But it is kind of like an all you can eat, serve yourself type. A serving table is at the end of the room, and everyone gets up and Bobby, ladles into your bowl a little bit of his casserole and have as much as you like. Um, but you all are free to turn in for the night after that if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I don't think Argyle would
yeah.
really have much of anything to do.
Freya would eat 4 helpings, 4 large, heaping helpings of casserole.
Yeah. Okay.
But
And
waiting
then
her turn, right?
Yeah. The
absolutely.
third time you go up there, Bobby goes,
It's running low.
Miss Freya, I'm not trying to, certainly, eat as much as you'd like, but some people haven't even had seconds yet.
Oh, Freya would look embarrassed, and she would say, "You're right, Bobby. I'll sit down, but if you could just give me a little look, some sort of glance to let me know when everyone has had seconds,
Yeah.
if they want seconds, and I'll make
Yeah.
my way back up here."
He goes, yeah, no, of course, I'll give you a little signal. And he like finger guns you. To like, that's the signal.
Perfect. Freya gives him a wink and then sits back down.
You're flirting with Bobby now too?
No, it's a friendly wink.
I know, I'm just joking. You
She's
do get
a
the finger
whore.
guns. Like 20 minutes pass by, you get the finger guns. You can have some more food. But yeah, we will tuck in for the night here. Okay. Yeah. So you all go to sleep. I would like everybody to give me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Jesus Christ. The fuck are we perceiving in the castle? There better not be a damn fog again. Oh my god, Argyle is so perceptive.
It's with disadvantage. So remember, you
God
roll
damn
twice.
it.
Take the
Yeah.
lesser roll.
I forgot you said disadvantage. Oh, he's not perceptive-ish.
Remember, you can roll both dice at the same time. Oh no, you guys are doing D&D. I think you can still do it within D&D Beyond
Why is this not working?
with disadvantage. I think. I don't know. Total of a 12.
Is your plugin working?
It is.
Why
Yes.
is mine not working?
I blame Wizard of the Coast.
The man probably is a them issue.
Let me try one more time.
So
Okay, Kai's 20.
first roll was 22,
Damn,
second
you
was
have a
20.
+5 on perception. Sheesh.
Wisdom.
I do.
She be perceiving.
10 plus. It looks like mine is +2, so
Oh,
12.
okay. Kai, you're in a pretty deep sleep, but in the middle of the night, you hear what sounds like a very loud thud, and this wakes you up.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see what that was.
Okay. It's very dark. In the room, do you have dark vision?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I
You're
don't
not
think so.
really able to make a ton out in the room. Your eyes are still kind of adjusting from waking up, and um, overcast skies are really covering up the moon, so no real natural light is coming to the windows either. Um, you don't notice anything in the room.
Wait, am I in the room by myself or are we all in the same room?
So you guys are in one big room, but it's like sectioned off by like long curtains from ceiling to floor.
Mm,
Like it's almost like a suite room.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like you have your own
Um,
little nightstand in there, dresser and everything. Like it feels like a room. It's just not four walls.
okay. Kai is going to walk over to Argyle and kind of nudge him a little bit and be like,
Yeah, what is it, Kai?
hey, I heard.
It might just be me, but I
Huh?
did not hear what Kai said.
You kind
No,
of
yeah, I think
Oh,
he's.
sorry. Am I
Okay.
muted?
No, you're good now. You're good.
Okay. Perfect. She's just gonna say like, hey, I heard something really weird. It woke me up. I'm kind of freaked out by it. I can't really see what's going on. But I just wanted to see if maybe you could help me figure out what's going on. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But it definitely woke me up out of a pretty deep sleep. So
Now
I'm a
that
little
Argyle's
worried about it.
awake, does he notice anything while he's looking around?
So you look around your room, that she has kind of made her way into. It's I don't. Do you have dark vision?
I do not know.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of just coming to. But your room seems the way you left it when you went to bed. It's very dark, obviously, but you don't see anything um out of the ordinary that you can recall.
Okay, I will. Argyle would slink on his gear as quietly and quickly as he could and grab his mace and would tell Kai, "Follow me, and we'll proceed with stealth. Just until we clear the area and make sure everything is as it should be. We'll head to Freya and gather her."
Okay.
Um,
Do it.
We'll say while you're kind of putting your armor and getting your stuff together, um, Kai goes over and wakes Freya up.
mm.
That's Freya's big, loud yawn because she had a lot of food.
Yeah, Kai, you actually notice when it's still dark, but when Freya kind of rolls out of bed, like she's that gut still packing it in from last night. She hasn't really. Um, Freya, you wake up kind of very very similarly. You don't really notice anything out of ordinary, but Kai gives you the rundown of what's going on. You guys make your way back to Argyle.
What if I do have dark vision?
Okay. Then you would see everything in your room clearly, and you would see that nothing in your section of your room is out of place.
Bless you.
Okay. I would tell Kai that I don't see anything. But I would follow her over to Argyle.
Okay. Um, Kai, you believe based on the fact that every room is kind of, as you guys can see, like not disturbed. You believe it came from the main hall.
I will relay that to Argyle and Freya and say that we should maybe check out there.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow my lead, and Argyle would proceed out that door, shield raised, and would ask
Freya would
Freya
be.
to stand very close behind
Yes.
since she can see.
Freya was already on it.
Okay. Yes, you guys are walking out into the hall, correct?
Correct. We're peeping out. We're peeping out.
Peeping out. Okay, who is going to be peeping out of the door?
I'm gonna be opening the door, holding shield up, like just defense on my mind, while Freya is like looking over my shoulder. Depending on how tall Freya is, I think she's a big girl.
I don't remember, but
Go
I'm
to your
pretty sure.
background. Go to your background. On your D&D balance sheet. Height is all the way to the right. Yeah, I'm pretty tall also, though.
6 feet tall.
Okay. She would be looking around my shoulders.
Okay.
I'm 6'4". I guess you could probably still see over my shoulder, because that would include my head height also. So yeah, you can just look over my shoulder while I have my shield raised.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door, Argyle, and it's very dark in this hallway as well. There's a few candles on some tables, kind of lighting the hallway up a little bit. But the layout of this hall, if you remember, is across the hall. At the end of the hall is Lord Fordner's room, where his study and his master's suite is. You notice that
This
towards
is
the
me
end
or
of that
Freya
hall,
noticing, sorry.
you open the door.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. You notice that towards the end of that hall is what appears to be, and it's pretty dark at the end of the hall because you're far away, but a figure kind of crouched on the ground, doing something with its hands on the ground.
Okay, I would try to whisper over my shoulder, Freya, there's something at the end of the hallway. Can you notice it?
Freya would look and squint her eyes and say yes, because I'm assuming that Freya can also see this over his shoulders.
Yes, you also notice it kind of peeking out between. Yes.
Can she see it any better than me since she has dark vision?
I wouldn't say. I thought she didn't have. Oh, she does.
I do. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say she sees it any better than you.
Okay.
Can
she
I
can make out that it's
tell?
it's a person, and she more clearly sees the object.
Freya.
There's an object.
Freya, I cannot sneak up in this guy wearing plate armor. I think we should move forward with caution, but we should figure out what this individual's doing. Do you have an idea of an approach, or should we just go out?
Well, I'm also not very stealthy. So I think our best course of action would just be to proceed with caution in the quietest manner that we can.
Okay. Argyle would step out of the doorframe and try to, as quietly as possible, approach the individual.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I had a slab, and I was deleting boards earlier because I had too many, and I think I deleted this one. So, just quickly putting it back together, as amateur DMs do.
That's okay.
Let's see here. So I apologize. It doesn't have the same aesthetic. of the candles along the wall, but I will try to make it somewhat the same. All right, I'll bring your characters into it. There we go. Oh, geez.
Okay. Take your time.
That's awkward. All right, this will have to do for now. What is that? There we go.
Gotta download all. Hold on.
Yeah, it's just one token, I think. And you guys should be facing north. I did not arrange your character.
God damn, it's a hallway and a half.
Yeah. So we'll say you guys, because you're somewhat approaching, you can also turn your light off. I'll do it. So my apologies. You are sneaking up towards this creature or no?
I mean,
we're not
yeah.
sneaking, just trying to be as quiet as possible.
Like, we would love
Okay.
to sneak, but we understand a half orc and someone in plate armor is not sneaking.
If you're not sneaking and there's no roll involved, you guys can start moving.
One step at a time, gang. Kai?
I'm coming.
Okay.
One step
But
at
we'll
a time.
probably stay a little farther back, maybe.
Okay.
You guys can go ahead and update your HP on your tokens and Tailspire.
Oh.
Mine is.
Wait, yeah, mine is too.
We didn't level up.
Okay, well, I didn't want to call out who didn't have. I was just letting everybody know.
Oh,
Hey,
baby, update your shit. She said, my bad. Your number lock's on.
Oh, that guy doesn't look like a good figure.
Wait, aren't we at full health? Did you get hit or something?
What?
I'm waiting for Kai to be full health.
Look at your character sheet. You have 34 health, baby. You're welcome.
Would you say, Blake, this is correct distance? Jesus, I did not mean that word. Sorry.
Alright, get as close as you are planning on being.
What is
Yeah,
this?
so
23
multiply that by
tiles?
5.
So 115
feet.
feet. Okay, I want to be a little closer than that when I speak out to
That
him.
person's not even crouching.
Okay.
Oh,
You stop
sorry.
right there for a second. No, you're fine right there. Argyle, you notice as you're kind of walking up, your plate armor just kind of scrapes against itself as you as your body's continuing in motion. And this kind of alerts him as he kind of peers over towards you all. Argyle, you can see much clearer now. He's cleaning up what appears to be a broken vase on the floor. All you can see right now is a man in dark robes cleaning up a vase on the floor.
Hey, sir. I'm sorry. We heard a bump in the night. You know how that goes. You just happened to knock something over. Is there anything I can help with?
Oh no. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just doing some late night rounds for Lord Fordner, and clumsy me happened to knock this vase off that table there, and it shattered everywhere. So I'm just cleaning it up. No need to be concerned.
Okay, well, allow me to give you a hand with this. And I would take a step forward.
No, please. I am sure your guests of Lord Forden are coming from the guest rooms. I would get in much trouble if Mr. Fordner had found out that I forced guests to help me clean up a mess that was mine.
And do you mind if I ask who you might be?
No, I wouldn't mind. My name is Gillum.
Gillum. That sounds so familiar to me.
Can you spell that? Gill.
No, hang
U-M.
on.
What? I don't believe I've met you. You don't look familiar to me.
Hang on a second, please. Billum? Gillum?
His name is Gillum.
Okay. Have we met before, sir? The name sounds very familiar to me.
Um, I I doubt it very seriously. I don't recognize you or your um tall friend there.
Yeah. What do you do here for Lord Fordner?
Oh well, I help the staff in any means necessary. Mainly just doing nightly rounds for the guard, and they like us to keep it low key and quiet, which I've seemed to not do successfully tonight. But
I understand. Things happen, brother. Are you a part of the guard then?
oh, of course.
Oh, that's so funny. We just had, first and foremost, do I recognize this guy? Or his name?
I no, he was not at dinner
Okay.
that you know.
Did you, did you enjoy my man Bobby's dinner this evening? Excuse me, not unlucky. We were unable to make it. We just got here too late. But from what I hear, my man Bobby served up the entire guard tonight, and I would hope you were lucky enough to enjoy it.
I would like you to roll a deception check.
God damn it.
I will say it's with advantage though, because I like where your head's at.
18.
He goes, "Oh yes, it was very delicious. Your friend Bobby really knows how to cook a meal."
Yeah, she really is one of the best cooks around, don't you think?
She
Yeah, Bobby. She's a female.
is Bobby a female this entire time, Alec?
No, not at all.
Okay. Um. Right. I don't actually recall interacting with the chef much. I didn't even know her name was Bobby until you'd mentioned.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now that I'm within this distance of him, do I notice anything? Can I see more of him? This is 50 feet? Okay.
So yes, I mean you can make him out pretty clearly. There is a broken vase on the floor. He is in very dark robes. His face isn't covered up like his character would show, and he's not currently wielding any weapons that you know of.
Can I see anything more?
No.
Okay.
Brother, since I'm this close, do you mind if I just come a bit further to help you finish up? I understand your concern, but I just, it's just within my character. As you see, I'm a man of the Lord. My
Well,
God
no, I've.
I speak to is Lord Torm, and he just would not
Oh,
allow me to pass on the duty of helping clean up.
that's very nice of you and Torn, but please, I don't know if your Savior could help me with the conversation I would have with Lord Fordner in the morning if if I didn't clean this up by myself and got back to my duties right away.
Okay. Well, I have a separate question for you, if you don't mind.
It's getting late, and my rounds are really really important. So I really need to get this done and get back to those. If respectfully, you could allow me to do that, that'd be very very nice of you. It's probably the most help you could give me.
Okay, this is a DM question.
Okay.
These stairs that I'm seeing up to my left, that's to Lord Fordner's room, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so he's outside of that. Um, this hallway I assume just continues down.
No, the hallway. Well, yes, the hallway continues further, and then there's a stairway
Okay.
past him to the right that
I
leads down.
I guess my question would be, I know, I assume from the time I've already spent in this castle, um, do I know where the closest guard post would be?
Um. Hmm.
Like, I would find it odd, I feel, in the castle for Lord Fordner to not have a guard out front of his room. But
If you want to roll me a knowledge check, which would be, yeah, I guess your memory. We'll go with a wisdom. So just add your wisdom
yep,
modifier.
gotcha. Damn, that thing took a bounce, huh? 21.
Yeah, that typically there are guards. Um, you guys have stayed a night here already, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, you recall when you all went to bed last night, and actually when you came up from your meal this morning, there was at least one guard um, at the bottom of those stairs, and you presume Argyle that they stay there throughout the night, at least take shifts.
Uh, Pilgrim, Gilgrim, what was your name again, my friend? I'm sorry.
Uh, no need for apologies, sir. It's Gillum.
Gillum. Do you know where the guard that should be posted at Lord Fordner's room is?
Uh, yes, I do. His name is Carsol, and he had to relieve himself, and um, it just so happens that I was passing by anyway, so I told him I would be here while I was cleaning this up, but I couldn't stay long, so he should be back any moment.
I would like to know if he's lying.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Not great. Perception, 13.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
You actually you are inclined to believe what he is saying in this moment, that he is uh, covering for the guard that was stationed there.
Okay, perfect. Um, Freya, my dear.
What if Freya is sus because of everything that's happened thus far?
You can also give me a perception check.
Okay.
I think Kai is a little
Oh,
sus too.
okay. That's a 7.
So
Bubby. No, sir.
yeah, Kai, you can give a perception check as well. Freya, you're actually inclined to
No, sir.
side with this guy, and
I'm like, everything checks out.
yeah, I mean you're actually telling Argyle like, hey, like we should. This guy seems like legit.
Roll a perception.
1 second.
Alrighty
Okay.
then.
Y'all
That
motherfuckers
was
aren't
I-
perceptive
wonderful.
as shit.
Kai, I
Can't
mean,
see anything.
you have
She's
no
waiting
idea what
for
DC is. You guys could be perceiving perfectly right now. But Kai is also in the same line with Freya of, can we just go back to bed? Like this guy seems legit.
Argyle would say aloud, uh, Freya, while I stand with our friend here, do you mind just checking on Lord Fordner and just making sure everything is alright in his room? And I just find it so odd that his guard would leave his post.
Sure, I'll check on my friend.
Oh, okay. I don't believe Lord Fordner likes to be bothered in the night.
Yeah, well,
I think it's okay.
him and my friend actually have a little thing going on, so he might not be too upset to see her.
I knock on
Oh.
the door.
Okay. You knock on the door.
Yes.
Or, um.
To his room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You knock on the door. No response.
I turn to Argyle and I say, he's not answering.
I think it'll be fine if you go on in.
Okay.
This
I go in.
Gillum kind of pipes up. This seems very inappropriate, I would say.
I mean, he's not married, right?
No, but you all are guests. I don't. Under normal circumstances, I could not allow this.
Well, this isn't very normal, is it? It's middle of the night, brother.
No, you've stopped me from doing my job and accused me of.
I have accused you of nothing. We're making sure the lord of this castle is all right. Without the guard here, there may have been a lapse, and
Freya, you go in. You open the door. The room is very dark. Now Freya, I'm only asking Freya. Where would you like to go in this room? You have dark vision, so you can actually see that the master suite again is in front of you on the same floor, and there's a staircase leading up to his study. You see a little bit of candlelight still up there, but there appears to be someone in the bed.
So there appears to be someone in the bed, but there's also a light on in the study. The study area is that what you said?
Yes.
I think that Freya would call out his name first. Say, Lord Fordner? Is that a no response?
Yeah.
Okay.
You it's very quiet in the room, but yeah, you don't hear shots.
I think that Freya would turn before she like goes completely in, turn like out towards the door and like peep her head out and say to the group, I'm not getting any response. Do you guys think I should move forward? It looks like there's someone in the bed.
Well, I've heard Lord Fordner is a very very heavy sleeper.
I'm not asking you, Gillum.
Gillum.
Okay.
Sorry for my friend. It's late in the night. She is tired, as I'm sure you can understand. Excuse me.
Yeah, I apologize on waking you all and disturbing you with this nonsense.
You're fine. Do you happen to have your guard whistle on you? I don't know if you guys even carry those here.
we don't. It's not standard with our outfit, especially not for a night shift.
Okay. Well, do you mind calling for your guard? I would like to speak to your head captain or your head guard, concerning our trip tomorrow.
Well, he's certainly asleep. I don't really have a commanding officer.
I would just literally cut him off and yell at the top of my lungs, guards.
You see him. He gets a little startled. And Argyle, you see him reach for something in his back pocket.
Does Freya also notice?
You're in the room.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of peeked out. I wouldn't really say that you're too involved in. I mean, you know Argyle screamed. That's probably what has your attention. Okay, I think that's going to be high enough. You see him pull something out from his back pocket and throw something towards you. I'll need a dexterity saving throw from you, Argo.
Okay. Do. Almost world. Do. 11.
11 total.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your armor class?
21.
Okay, so you do not take the brunt of this. But what you realize that he threw at you is some type of grenade.
Oh.
My God.
So you do not take direct impact. He misses you, and he's clearly startled by the circumstance. And he throws it kind of off to your right, but it does explode, and you take 4 piercing damage as shrapnel flies from the small explosion to your right at you. Some piercing your armor just a little bit, others catching you where your armor isn't quite covering. We'll go into initiative.
Alright. God damn it, my rolls are so mediocre today.
I have 9.
God, all of our rolls are mediocre today.
Yeah.
This might
It's
not be
'cause
good for
I'm
us.
too full on the casserole.
Yeah, you actually are very lethargic. No, I'm just joking.
She also seems to have slid a Piccadilly mushroom into the food while she was eating it.
Not in my food, though.
All right, go ahead and give me. We'll start with Argyle.
10 total.
Kai,
9.
Freya.
9.
Wow, that's tough. He rolled initiative with advantage and still was lower than all of you.
Love
One of those nights.
that. Blake is also rolling mediocre.
That's okay. I'll switch die. I don't have a problem doing that. Okay. So
Ugh.
I'm gonna do some rolls to determine who and if anybody heard that scream. It's quite a large castle.
Wait, what scream?
Me.
Oh, you screamed?
Yeah, I yelled for the guards.
Oh.
Because
Well, didn't we already just determine that I heard that?
Yeah, he's rolling to see if guards heard that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what he's yelling.
I gotcha. Sorry.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
Okay, I'm gonna now roll for a response time if they did hear it.
Surely they heard a grenade go off.
You think, right? Okay. Argyle. After that, you will lead us off.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I walked
Yeah,
over
I'm
to
gonna
the
go
fridge.
pee. So
Okay,
no,
that
you're good.
works.
I'm gonna go pee. So that works.
What did you get? No, for your soup. What did you get?
What kind of soup are you
Yeah.
eating? What kind of soup are you eating? Oh, okay, they don't hear me.
What did you say?
I asked what kind of soup you were eating, but I was trying to like
Brock.
whisper it into my mic.
Oh, I just heard, and I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, no, I think my mic was just noise canceling it.
Broccoli cheddar soup.
Ooh,
We
that's
got
one of
pot
Lynn's
bellies
favorite. Broccoli cheddar
from
soup,
like any broccoli cheddar soup or from Panera.
Panera, of course.
Yeah, we got pot belly.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had potbelly. Have you had potbelly? No, she hasn't either.
It's pretty good.
I've heard good things about it. I got a new beer I'm trying tonight.
Oh
Sycamore
yeah.
Lawn Darts.
What is it? Is it like
It is an India
an
Pale Ale.
ale?
Or India
Mm,
Pale Lager, it says. It's pretty good.
interesting.
Sycamore has like a brewery, like they're based out of Charlotte, I think. So there's a bunch of different flavors and stuff. I really like they have one. They have a cotton candy one that's really good. I know it doesn't sound good,
Interesting.
but it is. And then they have just a regular pale ale. That's pretty good. I guess I should figure out what I'm doing, since this guy just threw a fucking grenade at me.
Probably gonna shed a tear or two at least.
I was looking to see if I had any spells to like hold him down, but I don't, so.
Well, you know me. I only got my double-bladed scimitar.
Yeah.
All right, I am back. Sorry.
You
Broccoli cheddar soup though. Interesting.
Mm.
Argyle.
good? Argyle is not thrilled about being hit with a grenade.
Mm.
So he
That's fair.
will be using. He will be casting. Let me see if this is a.
Is that Monty?
That's pretty nice.
That is Monty in the background. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to first and foremost, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 2. I don't understand this because it says first above cast. Is it changing? Yes, it is changing. Okay. Yeah, I'm cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 at this guy.
Okay. Does that involve a save or is that an attack roll
It's
for you?
attack roll.
Okay.
And it's not great. 13 total? Is that right? Yes, 13 total.
Yeah, you send a bolt of arcane energy. And it just shoots straight past him into the stone wall off to your left.
Okay. Multi-attack is in the other one, correct?
Multi attack is at level 5.
Okay, so we're not there yet. Alright, alright, and then I'm gonna spend my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Get right up in this guy's face. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast nothing. I'm gonna chill here. This is where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna end my turn. We're not in initiative order also in the fight, if that
Correct.
matters.
We're not gonna use it.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
just. It's your turn. Kai, you're up.
Kai is going to. Hmm. Step. Over a little bit and forward. And I feel like I'm so tired of saying cast frostbite, but I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What does that save?
It's a Constitution saving throw of 15.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So the target takes 1d6 cold damage and then has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll that until the end of his turn or your turn. I'm sorry.
Disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. You do that. I don't know why my computer is being so weird. Okay. So that's a 5.
5 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see the frostbite. It hits him, but at the last second, he kind of slithers away from it, and it catches him just a little bit less because of his reaction. But you still catch him with the attack.
That will end my turn.
All right, it is Freya.
Freya's pissed. She's gonna start walking back down these steps. As she's walking, she says, "What the hell was that?" So 5, 10, 15. That's all counted as like regular terrain, correct? Because
Yeah.
I'm going down. Okay. Who was that? 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I use my bonus action and also sprint and not use my action? Or does like sprinting take away
No, you
both
don't
of
have a
those?
feat. You don't have a feat that allows you to dash, so it will be your full action to dash.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm not gonna do that. I am going to enter into rage though, as my bonus action.
Okay.
Cause I'm furious.
Or
Don't you have to attack someone to maintain that? Or be attacked? Or does that
I
start
think,
What'd you
next
say?
I
turn?
think if she doesn't, she loses rage.
But I'm saying if she did it on the end of her turn, then it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's until it's two consecutive turns, right?
It just says your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
Okay.
So yeah, at the end of your next turn, if one of those two things didn't occur.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure she wasn't like gonna enter into
Wasting
rage
it.
and then instantly lose it.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be hilarious. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, kill him. Argyle, he sees that you have approached his space, so he will make an attack against you with disadvantage. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
You're only because I fucked up last turn and didn't use my bonus action. My bad.
All right, you take 6 piercing.
Alright.
And I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Heard. Natural 20.
Okay. You notice as the blade is stabbing into you, there's a shiny green substance on it, but as it digs into you, you don't feel any effects of what you believe to be poison coated on that dagger.
Love that.
So you have saved, but that's a crit success. So make a note here. I'll tell you the note so you can check me if I do it again. You're resistant to that poison for 2 rounds.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. He then disengages from you. He will go 5.
Okay. Oh, disengage means I can't attack him, correct?
20, correct. 25, 30, 35. Let me double check to make sure that his speed isn't 30.
Wow.
We're good. And he is going to attempt to stab you, Kai.
Damn, he got 2 attacks. This motherfucker crazy.
Oof. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. He swings and misses as he attempts to stab you with the dagger. We'll do another roll. No guards happen to come that round. Again, 1 round is 6 seconds, so you know, keep that in mind. But okay. All right, top of the order, Argyle. You again.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around to face him. I am going to once again cast Gliding Bolt at him. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
What's the total?
I mean, I rolled an 8 last time and it didn't hit, so
Oh, okay.
I think the total is 12 this time.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And for my bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Remember that is a concentration
Yep.
spell. Okay. And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Kai.
Kai is going to cast Misty Step
Okay.
to get away from him.
Okay. What is the distance of Misty Step, and where would you like to go?
I can teleport up to 30 feet. It's a bonus action.
Cut out again.
Oh. You cut out, maybe. Oh, can go one second. How about now?
Yeah, no, you
Now?
yeah, here now. Yep, you're good.
Cool. So I was saying that I could go up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. Over here. That was funny.
Okay.
And then, cast Frostbite again.
Is Misty Step a bonus action?
It is.
Okay. Go ahead.
So that's a where is that? A Constitution saving throw for him of 15.
17.
Okay. That is my turn.
Fred.
So sorry. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm actually gonna move 30, so I'm out of Kai's way. And I'm gonna look at this guy. And I'm going to attempt to hit him with my double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Oh, now the extension wants to work. Alrighty.
That misses.
Okay. I will attempt to hit him again.
Do you have multi-attack?
The bonus action.
Isn't that only if you hit?
It doesn't say that it is.
You're
It
talking about
says if you
the creature of the double-bladed scimitar.
Yeah, it says if you attack with a double-bladed scimitar. Oh, I mean I did attack, I just didn't hit.
Read the full thing.
If you attack with a double-bladed scimitar as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action immediately after to make a melee attack with it. This attack deals 1d4 slashing damage on a hit instead of 2d4.
Okay. And give me that roll.
Fuck
I don't know
him
why I
up.
thought it was gonna hit.
Escalators, escalators, escalators.
Eels.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay. I assume you're not gonna use a point of inspiration, or are you?
No, I will, because we don't even have Lux here, because he's changing his oil.
Okay.
I appreciate it, because otherwise I think you were about to smack me in the fucking face with that.
I was, and I will say I will not always remind you.
Alright, let me just cross that off. Now is this just for my second one?
Correct.
Okay. Oh!
Okay. Awesome.
I slice his legs off.
No, but you will double the damage, or the amount of dice that you roll. So whatever you normally roll, you're gonna double it.
So this one, since it was the bonus, it was 1d4, so it'll
2d4.
be...
You don't need anything to, if I recall.
What'd you say?
And you don't add anything to this attack, if I recall.
Not the bonus one. 6.
6 damage. Okay. You see similar to kind of what happened when Kai, shot her ice bolt at him. He kind of at the very last second, sidesteps your attack a little bit, but you're still able to catch him. You just don't deliver as much of a blow as you would have liked to. Roll me a d6.
A d6. A 3.
Okay.
Am I poisoned?
Roll me a d4.
Also, I'm trying to attack him and you didn't accept it.
Yeah, my bad. Here.
Headbutt.
Thank you.
Headbutt from hell.
Alright, I got 3 for both.
Okay. You in this process actually take off a part of his leather armor. And it kind of dangles there for a second. He's gonna have 3 less AC for what was the D4 roll?
3.
For 3 rounds.
Love that.
2 round. Okay. It is his turn. I assume you're done.
Yes.
Okay. Keep closing my book. I'm fucking not gonna be reading from it. Okay. Freya, he is going to take a stab at you.
Wait, I do have a question. And this will be moving forward because I just ended my turn. But I know, so the bonus one, I don't add anything to it. But does that include the +2 for the rage bonus?
You are supposed to add 2 from the rate
Okay.
to that. So I'll go ahead and make that adjustment now.
Oh. Thank you, you're so gracious.
Alrighty. Does a
But
20
that
not
ends my turn.
naturally hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage. You go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Did I say the DC out loud to you, Argyle? I can't remember if I did.
The DC for what?
The con save that you did.
You did not tell me, no.
Okay, then I'm gonna continue to not say that.
I got a 15 total.
Okay. You also note that this blade that stabs into you, for 3 piercing, does not or is coated with some type of ointment
So
that you assume to be poison.
2 piercing?
Yes, it'd be half rounded up. And you take 1 poison damage. But because you saved, it's not persistent. So you just take 1 poison damage. I don't believe rage negates that.
It doesn't
Is it
look
all
like it.
damage or physical damage?
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, so not okay, perfect. Okay. He is then going to disengage.
Oh, he's just running away.
Can he disengage from, like, all of us?
Disengaging is disengaging from combat.
Damn, that's fucking...
There's no target.
That's pretty sick.
You see as he disengages, he sheaths the second dagger in his hand and takes out Argos, something that looks pretty familiar. And he yeets another grenade Earl's way. It's a 23.
Okay.
Does that hit your AC, Argyle? I don't know what it
Does
is
not.
after the show. After the show of faith?
Correct.
Okay. What was your AC? 24?
I thought you just said 22.
23 is the
23
roll.
to hit? No, that's directly even with mine. Sorry,
Okay,
I
if it
misheard
meets,
you.
it beats. You're
No,
fine.
yeah, I thought you said 22.
So. This hits directly between both Argyle and Freya, as a small black bomb essentially pings against the floor and explodes, shrapnel flying everywhere. Um,
Rude.
you both take um, sorry, 7 piercing damage.
Okay, and then you're gonna have to remind me how to roll for concentration.
It's a great question. I'm gonna double check it.
So that's
Wait, is it in our rule?
4.
Hold on. I feel like it's in our rules. I feel like I posted this.
Also, Argyle is looking real fucked up. Blood dripping out everywhere.
I'd have to Google it. I don't know where I put it. Doesn't matter. Okay. So it's a total of 7 damage. You got to roll a flat check and beat a 4.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It's a 3. It's rounded down.
13.
Okay. Yeah. You concentrate. Okay. So that was 7 piercing damage. You will also take. For you, Freya, that's 7's half to 4.
Yes, I did that.
You will also take 1 persistent bleed.
What does that mean?
So persistent bleed means that damage will continue to affect you until you utilize an action to stop it, i.e., patching up a wound or
A
whatever.
whole ass action?
A whole ass action.
And that was from the grenade, right?
It was from the grenade, yeah. So it's 1 person
Okay.
damage. You both will take that now, and then every round at the end of your turns.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Let me
we're on to round
just-
3. Argyle, is your turn. No guards have turned up yet.
Don't look at my HP.
Wait, did Kai go?
She went before
She
Freya
went
did.
before me.
Oh, fuck. You boys losing it.
Yep, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
2d4 plus.
I'll say magical effects will cure
my bleed.
Yeah, like magical healing or healing of any kind would cure bleed as well.
Cool. 2d4 plus 3. 7. 10 HP. Love that. Needed that. And now I need to travel 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to lay my fucking hands on this bastard and inflict wounds on him.
What level are you inflicting wounds?
Oh, I'm out of level 2s. So, level
Okay.
1.
Was I get excited for you? Alright.
No, your boy's struggling. I've wasted all of my level 2s on guiding bolts that don't miss. I mean, that don't hit. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That meets it beats.
Cool. He takes 16 points of necrotic damage.
Lay them hands.
It's funny because lay on hands is actually a healing spell.
Oh.
So when I said that in my head, I was like, well, I hope he doesn't take this as the spell that I'm using.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to kind of sidestep this attack. And you get a hold of him and you touch him up.
Hell yeah. I use my bonus action to heal myself. I've already touched him a little bit. I used my movement. I end my turn.
Hi.
I is going to cast Healing Word on Freya.
Oh my god, she likes me.
As my bonus action.
Okay.
Now my extension is not working. Um,
Alrighty.
Your persistent bleed is gone.
Alrighty.
and then I'm going to step forward just a little bit. And cast Frostbite. And that's a Constitution saving throw of 15.
Alrighty. 12.
Okay. That's 1d6. Okay. 2.
Okay. You notice, yeah, no, okay, that is 2. And he has disadvantage on the next attack until the end of his next turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Sweet. Freya.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to lay hands with my double-bladed scimitar.
Her. Roll those dice.
22.
That hits.
Nice. I love that. So it's this. Oh god. +2 for the rage.
Okay. 13.
And then
Same thing as last time when you swing into him, you see him kind of sidestep at the very last second. And you only catch him with about half as good of a swing as you thought you originally had on him.
feel like he's a little strong. Have maybe some resistances. 20 not naturally.
That also hits.
Alright, so this is 1d4. +2, 6.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Um. You watch as he pulls that dagger that he had sheathed just a moment ago back out. And he's gonna swing.
Damn, sounds like
At
an action right
you.
there.
Freya. It's not.
Did you say a number? Sorry if you did, I didn't hear you.
I hadn't. I just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to read a rule for
Okay.
Argyle. To draw a weapon is a free action.
No, I was just talking shit because this guy's fucking me up.
I got you. I just want to make sure. You didn't think I was cheating you there?
Nah.
That's with disadvantage. 19.
Yes.
Okay. This time you watch as he does kind of like a 1-2 as he stabs you with the first and the second one after another. You are gonna take. Wow, I almost rolled max damage there. Plus. 23 points of piercing damage. I'll need a Constitution save, please.
What is that? Is that halved already, or is that total?
23 is total. You'll have it.
That would fucking one hit me.
13.
I did roll very well on the damage, so it was 13 on the con save.
Yes.
You take.
What's 23 halved? Is that 11?
It'll be 13.
No, how would it be 13?
Because 12. Oh, it's 12. Because 11 plus 12. So half it's 11 and a half, rounded up is 12. 12.
Okay. I need my calculator.
And you'll take 3 persistent poison damage. So take that 3 immediately now. That's not halved. And you'll take that every round to the end of your turn until you cure it. Which the spell or action you use has to specify it will cure a disease. 0 poison.
Okay.
He will then with his offhand actually take a strike at you now.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
14.
Nope.
All right, he misses somewhat wildly, and that is his turn. Argyle, it is your turn. And Argyle, you actually start to hear some footsteps coming from the stairwell. That's
About damn time.
that you know leads downstairs.
Cool. I'm going to. How does this guy look?
I mean, he's taken a good bit of damage. He's bloodied up a little bit, a little bruised, and
But he's not like
and
close to
he-
like being dispatched. To me, he doesn't look like it.
you would not say confidently that you were gonna put him away.
Okay. So I guess what I want to be saying
Right
is
now.
I would if I'm dealing damage and I would like it to not kill him. Isn't that something you can
You want
say?
to deal non-lethal damage? You can do that with melee attacks, not spells though.
Okay, understood. All right. Okay, that just doesn't seem worth. That's just not a whole shitload of damage. All right, I'm going to. Let me read this real quick. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not freaking myself.
But basically, this guy looks tickled and a little chilly.
Alright, I'm gonna lay
It's a
a
little
hand on
worse
him
than that.
again and try to inflict wounds again.
Okay. You're going full diddle.
18 plus 5, 23.
That it?
Alright. Delete that dice. $19 necrotic.
Okay. As you reach out both your hands, he kind of backsteps, so you're only able to actually touch him with one hand, and your other hand kind of slips away as the power emanates from you. You still deal. What was the total damage?
19.
You still deal a good amount. It's just not the full effect that you would like.
Okay. And then I will use my War Priest action.
Yep.
And I will do the same exact thing.
Okay. That hits.
Same roll.
That hits.
23 to hit, or 23 necrotic.
Okay. He drops to the floor unconscious.
Thank God.
I'm instantly healed.
Don't know about that. Out of combat?
No.
Damn it.
Let's see here. It is now Kai's turn.
Kai's gonna cast healing word
Oh.
on Freya again. Okay. So that's 9 to Freya.
And that does not heal my poison damage, correct?
Correct.
Dang it. Um, then. So we're not trying to kill him right now, are we? Or are we trying to kill him?
That's up to you, Kai. Argyle didn't seem like he was trying to kill him.
Yeah. Well, what is the group think? Do we keep him alive and unconscious and try and figure out what the deal is?
Are we allowed to be conversing right now?
Yeah, is this
Oh.
you using an
Since we're
action?
in combat.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Because I would like literally when I knock this guy out, I would instantly be calling for the guards again.
Right. I want to specify what you did was your action was not deemed non-lethal. That was a magic
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
But he fell unconscious.
Yeah, he'll be rolling death saving throws.
Okay, I'm cool with that. He can get back up if he wants. I'll just bonk him. Alright, I guess go back to your stuff, Kai. Sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
So what were you saying?
So I was saying, do we want to keep him alive?
I do,
Like, do we?
personally.
Yeah. Yeah, and trying to figure out what his deal is. If that's the case, then I will end my turn there.
Okay. Right.
Freya would use her action to ask the group if she should go check on the figure that was in the bed. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I think I rubbed jalapeno in my eye.
Oh, that's miserable.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
And I assume we have to wait on our turn before we can answer her.
We do more open forum, I guess, for this setting. I mean, you listen. You guys are allowed to do things without asking permission of the group too. Like, if you guys want to do something because you want to do it, like Freya would like to do that, Freya could just go do
But
that.
Freya doesn't want to leave since she is kind of like a frontline person. So she doesn't want to just leave.
Okay.
Is Argyle's turn?
Unless you guys are okay with that.
Argyle 100% thinks the best plan of action is staying and waiting for the guards.
Okay.
Okay, Freya, are you doing anything on your turn other than asking that question?
No. Well, I was gonna
Um,
move if that was.
Okay, yeah, you can move up to your speed. So
Well, I meant like move to check on him, but if that's
yeah,
like
you're not gonna get there in
Yeah.
one turn. But you can certainly start
So.
if you'd like to.
I'll just stay here. I'll just end
Okay.
my turn.
You take 3
Yes.
poison damage, which I
Sorry.
believe keeps your rage. So who knows? Maybe it's a good thing. That is a result that I will not share.
What did you say? Sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you past my eyes watering.
You're good. Argyle, is your turn.
Okay, I would look over my shoulder to the stairs. Do I see the guards approaching?
You see 2 guards kind of cresting over the top step now. They're kind of walking slowly. It's not a big rush, but they're kind of like peering into the room, and they spot you, and they draw their weapon.
Okay. I would yell back to them, "Help! I think this man has attacked the Lord." Um, and I would reach down and I would cast Spare the Dying on him. And also try to restrain him. I don't know if I can do both.
What can you read me what Spare the Dying is?
Yeah. Spare the Dying. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, you stabilize him. So he's at 1 HP, still dazed and unconscious. So I'll say that we'll be out of initiative for now. And you can restrain him. Do you have something on you to restrain him with, or?
I don't. I was more so just gonna like try to hold him down until the guards can
Yeah,
get over to us.
that's fine. So you do that. The guards come over. One guard kind of takes out a pair of manacles and
Takes out what? Can you say that again? Sorry.
manacles.
The fuck is that?
So like glasses?
No, that's
That's
monocles.
a monocle.
Manacles are essentially what cuffs are, but it's like what they were in medieval times.
Heard. Okay.
So he slaps him on the wrists of poor little Gillum, and the other guard goes, "What happened?"
I think first we must make haste to the Lord. Freya tried to look in the room, and it looked as if someone was in the bed, but he was unresponsive to her calling out, and that's when this guy attacked us. I think we need to make haste to check on the Lord.
The guard goes at once, and he darts into Lord Fordner's room, screaming his name at the top of his lungs. You hear in the distance of that room. It seems that he's talking to somebody. He's lowered his voice, so he's not screaming anymore. But he seems to be conversating with somebody. And you don't sense panic in his voice.
Okay, I would ask. I assume there's more than one guard here.
There's 2.
Okay, I would ask one of them to, or these guards that are still remaining, I would ask them to stand with this fella.
Yeah, no, of course we're gonna take him to the cell.
Okay, I'm gonna go make sure that the Lord is alright with my friends if that suits you.
Sure does. Fred, take another 3 points of poison damage.
I was just about to say, y'all got any band-aids for this poison?
I don't.
Who are you asking that?
I also fell off the map.
Okay, yeah, you're just dead, so that's just kind of tough shit. If you grab your character and hold control, I believe if you move your mouse up, it allows.
I don't
you
even
to
know where
levels.
my character is though.
Oh yeah.
If I find this character, Catherine.
No, I
She's
don't
like,
think you're going to.
I
Where
think she's
did
like
you throw her?
under here somewhere.
You fully yeeted this bitch.
Sorry.
Man,
All
can't
right,
trust
so
anybody these days.
I don't have anything to heal you, Freya. Maybe see if one of these guards can help.
I think someone can help.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure as shit ain't me.
Um,
I can't even get my character to update my. Oh, there you are. Sorry.
I only have Cure Wounds and Healing Word, and unless Cure Wounds does help, which it doesn't say that it does, I don't feel like I can help.
What does cure wounds
No,
say?
cure wounds I think is actually 100% what she needs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Doesn't it
What is
do
this?
diseases?
This is Cure Wounds. It only says that a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. That's it.
That's weird.
It was my first thought too. But when I clicked on
It's literally exactly what my healing word says.
Right.
Um,
She is definitely clicked on it though.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
not.
I mean Healing Word is different because it's basically the same thing, but it just Healing Word is from a distance, and Cure Wounds you have to be like within
touching. Makes sense.
touching distance.
Um,
So Freya would ask the guards if they have anything on hand
Oh,
for me.
on hand, no, but the infirmary. Let me go get a poisoner's kit.
Thank you, I'd appreciate that. I'm feeling a little woozy.
So you see him run off.
And I take 3 more damage.
By the time he comes back, you'll take 6. As he's hustling up the stairs, though, and he hands you a poisoner's kit.
Thank you so much, sir.
Are you looking to cure the poison yourself?
why don't you allow me to do this for you, Freya? I have a little practice in these things.
Give me a medicine check,
Perfect.
Argyle.
Okay.
Heal me up.
DC 10. It's not a large poison.
13.
Okay. Yeah, poison is resolved.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling so much better.
As you all have kind of crested the top of that staircase.
Can I ask a
You
question
see.
real quick before we do this?
Yep.
This guard or that poison kit, do I know like roundabout how much that costs?
Oof.
Like I assume that's really expensive. But this guy didn't pay for it actually. He just got it from like their supply.
Correct.
Okay, then never mind. Fuck him. I'm not paying him. I was thinking
Well,
this
you
guy
don't
just
keep it. You hold.
No. She just used it.
Yeah.
No. I was just making sure that this guy didn't just like give us like his personal one that is like 300 gold or some shit.
No.
All right, no, we're good. As long as
Ever do that? Yeah.
he got it from his supply and we're good. Okay.
Okay. You do know roundabout cost of poisoner's kits probably about 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
And actually, you wouldn't have added your proficiency bonus unless you were proficient with a poisoner's kit. Just move forward. Doesn't matter. Doesn't change the result. Success is a
For
success.
even though it was medicine, I don't add the +3 for the medicine check.
Right. Yeah. So that's on me. I should actually roll a wisdom because that's what medicine is, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So yeah, next time you just roll a wisdom.
Which would have even been better because my wisdom's +5.
If your wisdom's +5, then are you proficient in medicine?
No.
Oh, heard. Gotcha. Wait, then why did you? only add 3 to it.
Because that's what my sheet says.
That's
For
weird.
medicine?
Yeah.
It falls under wisdom.
Okay, when you leveled up, did you up your wisdom? Wait. What's your wisdom?
Wait, no. My saving throws is +5. My wisdom is +3. Sorry, excuse me. Misreading.
Your saving. Okay, because your
Yeah,
proficiency
my
is
saving.
2. Yeah,
Excuse me?
your proficiency is 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, yeah. So that's on me. Anyways, you would have succeeded either way. It doesn't matter. Okay, as you guys come up to the top of the stairs, you see the guard next to the bed of what appears to be Lord Fordner.
Hey, he's awake?
He is.
Oh, thank God.
Is he poisoned? Are you poisoned?
You see a bowling ball of a man stand up. He is completely nude.
Oh my god.
What's he working with? We gotta know.
Put it in the notes.
I'll go ahead and roll it.
Roll for penis size.
Wow,
Nat
on a
1.
D12, I rolled a 1.
Oh, sheesh, you can't even see it.
His belly fat covers every bit of it.
That poor man.
And he's got a lot of hair going on everywhere. But he kind of grumbles as he stands up and kind of like looks around and he goes, "Poison? What the fuck are you talking about?"
There's a guy out here.
And that's where we'll end it for you.
Oh, okay. Well, to respond to him.
There's a guy out here also butt naked. Freya, did you take decent notes?
I'd say I did.
If you could copy and paste them into the Discord message for me.
I cannot because I'm handwriting them. But Michaela
I
did
can
take
do it.
notes
Okay.
on the computer.
All right, I'm gonna create a separate text channel for in-game notes.
Well, I was just
That
gonna
way
say
it
you
doesn't
could
get lost in the shuffle.
you can just shoot it to me in my direct messages. I just want to
Well,
add it to my
just
notes
so everyone has
because
it.
I stopped my notes at Bobby no longer tasking, just providing meal.